I think that the ground game is an attitude. I mean, it's an attitude that you're going to dominate your guy every play. And, we need to improve on that attitude of being more aggressive. It's hard when you're playing from behind, too. When you have to throw the ball and everyone knows you're throwing the ball, it can be tough. And, I think that, getting off to a quick start with the ground game is going to be something that we'll definitely be emphasizing. But, more than anything, it's an attitude. And I think we're developing that attitude. I think it's taken a little bit of time. But, in practice, we've been running the ball well. And I expect it to carry over into games pretty quick here. Yeah, I think Coach emphasized it quite well. This is really the beginning of our Pac-12, experience in our season. And, guys are on board with that, and they believe that, there's a lot to still be accomplished in this season. If we were, in a position where we felt like we weren't a good team, then it would probably be a lot more frustrating. But I think guys have bought in and believe that we'll be successful here in the Pac-12. But, I think it's awesome. You can learn so much from what your competition thinks of you and what your competition is, how they're keying you up and the way that they're, scouting you. And I think that was, something I've never even thought of. With the last coaching staff, I never heard of any of that. But, it makes perfect sense. They probably have done more work to scout you than you have time for to do on yourself. So I think it's a great way to look at a team and to be able to evaluate a team and hopefully get better. Yeah, absolutely. Guys, honesty is awesome in my opinion. If a coach is straightforward with you and, tells you how it is, I'd rather have that than have it be a mystery or something like that. I'd rather have a straightforward, honest answer. And, I think guys took it personally, and I think that it's going to make our team better.
How surprised were some guys to hear an opposing coach critique them?
I think there was definitely some eyebrows raised in the room, but I think that guys took it to heart. They believed, hey, if he says, that, the comment on me was that, I'm not a great route runner and I'm not needed to be covered very well and I'll probably drop the ball. So, that's something, that I obviously have to work on, and it's going to inspire me to catch more passes and to work on that more. And, I know I'm not a great route runner or anything like that, but, I think honesty and having, just a straightforward, evaluation is something that you can learn from and that'll make you better. So definitely, buying in, and I think that we have more of a direction of, how to win, what we need to do to win, week in and week out, and the coaching staff has done a good job of that.